It's me again, Joel. Welcome back to another video, and for today, we are going to do a book haul. So, without further ado, these are the books that I got from a couple of weeks ago, and most of these books came from Book Sale and National Bookstore. But one thing I'm really sure of is most of these books, or all of these books, are really cheap and on discounted price. So, without further ado, these are the books that I got a couple of weeks ago. The first two books are the first book of the trilogy by Mallory Blackman. This is North and Crosses, and the third one of the trilogy, which is Checkmate. I have the first one as a paperback, and the third one as a hardback. I got this both from Book Sale, and they are less 35 pesos each. So I only need to procure the second book, which I don't have any idea what's the title. But one thing I'm really sure of is that this series is really good, especially the Knots and Crosses. This is one of the books that you need to read before you die, and I don't have any idea about the story. I just saw this series all over the internet for the past couple of years. To be honest, this was published way back in early 2000, and this is very highly political, I think, and the category the series belongs to is probably young adult, somewhere there. So I'm really excited to read this series, or someday binge read the series. I just need to secure first a physical copy of the second book. And the next book that I got here, I picked this because of the National Book Award. And this is not just a nominee or a finalist, but this is a National Book Award winner. I'm not really sure of what year, but when I saw the sign, and it is only 35 pesos from Book Sale, that is Johnson's Tree of Smoke. I immediately picked this one up, and also the cover is really gorgeous. Combination of yellow and orange is my favorite color. So with a price of 35 pesos or less than $1, and with this kind of cover and this award, I did not even read the synopsis of what this book is all about. I just immediately picked this one up because I think it really feels good to have a National Book Award winner on my shelf with a very cheap price and with this gorgeous spine and cover. And it is not in a perfect condition. The cover is folded, and there are some scratches at the back. As you can see, it's only 35 from Book Sale. And as of this moment, I don't have any plan to read or know more about this book because, again, for those of you who don't know, I like to read books without knowing anything from it, or probably having only less ideas what the story is all about, because I just really want to read the book with less expectations so that I can get to enjoy it. Yeah. And the next book that I have here is also from Book Sale, and this is Last Seen by Lucy Clark. This is an adult mystery crime in which we follow our main character, which is a mother who lost her two sons with a 7-year interval. The first son got lost without any trace, no clues what happened, and after 7 years, at the present day of the story, another son of hers got lost again with the same issue, no trace, no idea what happened, no clue. So this is kind of intriguing, and it does have a very good reviews on Goodreads. That's why I picked this one up, and this is only for 35 pesos also. The next book that I got is from National Bookstore, and I think this is the only book I got from National Bookstore, and this is for 100 pesos. And this is The 12 by Justin Cronin. And for those of you who don't know, The 12 is the second book of the Passage trilogy by Justin Cronin. The Passage trilogy is one of the best post-apocalyptic books out there, according to my sources. And this is the second book of the trilogy. And I don't know anything much about this one because I haven't finished reading the Passage yet. I started reading the Passage, or attempted to read the Passage, last month, and I stopped around 117 pages because it was really thick. Let me see. Here, this is the Passage, and this is the first book, the second book. This is really thick, and this is an adult post-apocalyptic. So we'll just talk more about this one because, again, this is the second book. it does not make sense if I'm going to talk about more of the second book if I haven't read the first book, and also to avoid spoilers. So the Passage trilogy is that in this series we follow our main characters, or we are diving into this world, a post-apocalyptic world, in where you're all familiar of a post-apocalyptic world where zombie or there's a zombie apocalypse, right? But this is somewhat the same to that setting, but you just have to change in that idea. You just have to change zombies into vampires. So it's a post-apocalyptic in where instead of zombies there are vampires scattering or living or killing humanities all over the world. So it's kind of unique and new to me and very interesting. When I read this one, the first 100 pages last month, it was really, really slow. That's the main reason why I stopped. But it doesn't mean that it's a bad book. It's just really slow. So I will pick this one up when I do have time. I just don't have time right now because I'm still way behind my Goodreads reading goal. I'm 6 books behind, I think. So yeah, I'll probably pick this one up soon, and I just need to get the third book. I saw the third book on National Bookstore, and it's a mass paperback version. I forgot the title, but I know the cover, so I'll probably pick this one up soon also. Since today actually is National Bookstore is having a national book sale again. The next book that I have here is a paperback, one of the first books of Neil Shusterman, one of my favorite author. The Chihuahuas here. This is a middle grade contemporary, and that's it. That's what I know about this book. Again, I don't want to really set high expectations or expect too much from the book. That's why, as long as I know the author, as long as I have a little background that about the book, then I'll pick this one up. And I trust Neil Shusterman. Neil Shusterman never failed to amaze me. That's why when I saw this one on book sale, this is quite pricey because again, on book sale, the prices are based on first the book conditions, and second is if the author is famous. And Neil Shusterman is making waves in the book community for the past couple of years. That's why probably this book is quite pricey. If I can remember, this is around 127 pesos. And yeah, I picked this one up. The next book that I have, or I got, is again from book sale, and this is The Thing About Jellyfish by Ali Benjamin. I've heard that this is a middle grade contemporary that tackles the topic about depression and suicide, I think. It's about grief and depression, so it's for sure it will be there is a trigger warning for this for readers out there. So the main reason I picked this one up, even though it's kind of pricey, but I understood that why it is priced as 145 from book sale, because it's a hardback cover with perfect condition. It's a new copy, and yeah, and the reviews for this one is really, really good. It's around 4.35 something. I'm not really sure, but I've heard a lot of good things about this one, and this was recommended to me by some of my friends on Instagram for a couple of times now. So I was really intrigued, and I was not able to procure a copy from the past years because I don't have the budget. But when I saw this one, hardback cover, new copy, with a very cheap price on book sale, without hesitation, I grabbed it. So yeah, those are the books that I got from the past couple of weeks. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and hopefully you'll be able to like and subscribe to my channel, and see you again soon. Bye bye.